I've been laughing at this for a full hour. I see trees of green. Green trees there too. I see the trees and they are green. And I think to myself, I'm lost in these woods. A bunch of specific body part fetish porn artists come together and draw a single character in their respective styles, each doing a single body part, creating the most terrifying image ever made by humans. Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. Hot take. And please understand that I love and respect him so much, but those suits John Mulaney wears do so much of the comedic weightlifting for him. It is unbelievable. I mean, here comes this sweet looking white boy in his tight little suit, all starched collar and neatly steam pressed lapels, with a face like every high school valedictorian your mom wanted you to date, and he smiles and looks you dead in the eye and says, "Eat ass, suck a dick and sell drugs." Of course the crowd loses its gosh darn mind. What a freaking icon. If porn is so good, why isn't there a porn 2? Exactly. Return to Jesus. Exactly. If Jesus is so good, how come there isn't a Jesus 2? Isn't waiting for Jesus to a huge thing in Christianity? All these Deadpool comic runs are ridiculous. Deadpool versus this, Deadpool kills that. How about Deadpool has a nice day? Deadpool is validated by his peers. Someone loves Deadpool because of his flaws, not in spite of them. Something nice happens to Deadpool and it is not immediately ripped away from him by a cold and unfeeling universe. Did Deadpool write this? There's a builder working on my neighbor's roof, and today I overheard him giving a little monologue on how respect is mutual, i.e. when he treats someone with respect he expects it to be returned as a matter of common decency. Then I glanced up and he was talking to his hammer. My interpretation is that the builder hit his thumb with the hammer, then proceeded to lecture the hammer for its behavior. This is something I have absolutely done to multiple inanimate objects, including every single table leg in my apartment. I have many toes. Every morning without fail, I wake up at 4 AM to go to the bathroom. My body is on a timer. Every morning at 4 AM without fail, my big Winnie demon of a cat is waiting for me and I'm encouraged, no, I'm expected, to scoop this 15-pound monstrosity up and hold him like a baby while I pee, or he will wail like Hades pits of despairing souls and wake up the entire neighborhood. The hellion on trial. He bleps. He is innocent. Who the frick named the Sahara Desert anyway? Sahara is just the Arabic word for deserts. You freaking named it the desert. Way to freaking go. Chatty. I'll take European imperialists who never bothered to translate the local languages for $200, Alex. Soviet means union. The union. We are good at this. A profanity filter banned the word bone at a paleontology conference. Words like bone, pubic and stream are frankly ridiculous to ban in a field where we regularly find pubic bones in streams. One participant said of the filter, which organizers had to thwart, "I'm late to the paleontology drama, but my god, this is so funny." Mop. Tiny transparent worm challenges notions about Shreks. Here's you. I came out to my mom as ace almost 3 years ago and she hasn't mentioned it till today. My friend's cat got his head stuck in a vase, freaked out, broke the vase, and was left with this. Some cat does this. Ancient Egyptian pharaoh, oh what a look, starts wearing huge gold collars, pothead. And here we see two types of people have commented on this post. Found this little guy outside of a Mexican restaurant last night. His name is Quizo. That thing looks like a demon. Why would you name him after cheese? It is obviously a black floof and has / will never hurt a soul. Did you even look at it? People, you can use the internet to use so many new useful skills. Me, how to attract crows. 8 steps, with pictures. Will a crow be good substitute for a friend? Depends on the friend. Any crow is probably better than an awful human friend. Helpful. Offense, but like how many years did straight people call everything they hated or disliked gay? Yet y'all can't handle a single generalized statement online about being cishet, but okay. We are real people though. Local cishet admits they don't think gay people are evil. In Africa it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight or bisexual. At the end of the day it's night. Literally losing my mind at this. This person is going places. Murby, a moss-covered Furby found on an old farm's property during cleanup. What a pleasant looking fellow. So peaceful and happy. Elder being. You've heard of Grand Theft Auto. Now get ready for Steely Wheelie Automobile. Disregard the constabulary. 2012. This streaming is pretty good. I don't need you anymore, pal. 2019. Hello old friend. Like we warned them. Business people warned them. You spread the market too thin. The public will find an alternative. When everything was on one or two streaming sites it was good. But now that everybody wants in on the streaming cash cow, ain't no cash in it because everyone's saying, you know where I can get all these shows without paying 12 different subscription fees. Putloka. Hoist the Jolly Roger ye scurvy matties. Shrek's scenes in movies are bad because the moving image is inherently evil. Simple as, Shrek's scenes in movies are bad because they trap those tiny people in the magic box. It's diabolical and we need to get them out. Movies are all Shreks. Shreks now. Tell me, when was the last time you saw a movie about a train coming closer and closer to you? Which of these is the best way to excuse yourself from the table? Sorry, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to use the restroom. Right. I'm off to take an enormous crap using my anus. I don't know which is the correct answer, but I know which one I'm going to use from now on. I know I've said this before, but vampires don't show up on camera. Can fly/scale walls. Immune to bullets. Can break into any safe by turning into fog or some bullcrap. Could probably hypnotize security guards as needed. Therefore I'm in dire need of a heist film where a group of vampires bang together to steal back their old stuff from museums. Ocean's 1100 AD. The only high school heterosexual romance I want to see is jock girl nerd boy. Sorry, the other ones have been too overdone. Give me a super confident basketball player girl and a guy who's a little terrified of her. Nerd boy is scrambling for books at this locker. Basketball girl leans on the locker next to his like jocks do in high school movies. Lem guess. No other guy wants to go out with her because she's too tall and intimidating. Actually no, all the basketball dudes think she's super cool, but she wants the calculus loser. Working in food service is so surreal because like, nothing I do for people is anywhere close to life and death. But some customers absolutely act as though it is. I look a woman dead in the eye and solemnly inform her that unfortunately we are out of oat milk, and I see her heart shatter in front of me, right there at the bakery counter at 8 in the morning. I feel like a handsome TV surgeon informing someone that their beloved fiancé died on the table. He's gone. I'm so sorry, we lost him. We are out of oat milk. An object in a horror film. Every single character for some freaking reason. I would like to touch it. Homo guys, haha. Ha 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 ha. I forgot the no. Happy Pride everyone. Each time you put on a different hat you take on a different persona. Now your cowboy hat persona and your deer stalker hat persona are trying to solve the crimes of your fedora hat persona. Watery ketchup is the work of Stan. I meant to say Satan, but Stan's a beach too. The bar was so low it was practically a tripping hazard in hell, yet here you are, limbo dancing with the devil. OP, this is such a raw line, what the frick. Hers her his. Utah masses really knows how to cater to their market. Perfect for someone with 3, perhaps weed smoking, girlfriends. Don't be afraid to make your notes be funny. If writing stuff like priests weren't supposed to have side hoes because God was their main hoe helps you remember that priests were banned from having concubines, then go ahead and write that crap. Live your life. Nice cock. Men will turn 4 and base their whole personality off of one of these. Train kid erasure. My dad is converting our old VHS tapes into DVDs and he came across one that said religion in all caps in my handwriting from when I was like 8. So he put it in and it's the Powerpuff Girls I Can't Breathe I. Back in my day we didn't call it crap posting, we called it night blogging and blamed the Australians. I've been on this godforsaken website for too long. Okay, there is a difference between night blogging and crap posting. Night blogging is like what if Apple screamed when we hit them. Crap posting is like a crisp one Donja bill. Night blogging has more of a focus on theoreticals, especially in stating absurd thoughts in normal ways. Crap posting is more often the opposite, stating normal things in ways that make them absurd. A crisp $1 bill isn't funny or unusual, but replacing dollar with the absurdist internet word donja is what makes it funny and thus a crap post. It's not necessarily that one is more coherent, but that they are differentiated both by form and by lexicon. Night blogging is surrealism. Crap posting is dada. That makes so much sense. I understood all of it completely and totally changed my views of thinking. What if a crisp $1 donja bill screamed when we bit them? TIL, the guy who ate a whole Cessna airplane was awarded a bronze plaque by the Guinness Book of World Records. He was so honored that he ate the plaque. What the frick? This is the funniest interaction I've ever witnessed. He also died at age 57 of natural causes. I'm not saying eating a plane made his life shorter, because I'm not a doctor, but I can confidently recommend against eating planes. For not being a doctor, nor an expert on eating planes, you sure come across as a knowledgeable individual, so I'm going to choose to believe this. YouTubers just appear out of thin air with 5 years of backstory and an army of mentally unwell 15-year-old fans these days, huh? I don't freaking care if it's manipulative. If your GF LARPs as an elf while talking to your relative who's undergoing chemo, you're allowed to humiliate her in front of her friends by LARPing as Naruto. I'm so glad I saw the original post, or else this would be incomprehensible. I did not, and it sure is. Shout out to cats for getting their claws stuck in things and then when you help they get offended that you touched their paw. Today's bird, this Taiwan blue magpie. I'm sorry, I just love how you're pointing at him and he's looking at you like he wants to fight. Why is he wearing jeans, Judd? I hate it when a new meme appears and you have no idea where it's from, and you just see everyone talking and laughing about it and you feel so left out and ignored and like personally slighted because you don't know this meme. And it's like, I came out to have a good time and I'm honestly feeling so attacked right now. How come cats look outside and start vibrating their little mouths so much and so quick while sounding like they are printing copies from a fax machine? Why do birds do that to them? My cat, when she sees a bird fly in my mouth. The internet has ruined riddles. How's the riddle market supposed to succeed when you can just look up the answer to any odd riddle on your damn phone? Have some respect. Pride flags this, pride flags that. President Kennedy has been shot and all you people can talk about its flags. JFK assassination pride flag. The UK needs to decrim weed so the Great British Baking Show can have edibles week. You're the bad guy in somebody's story. Pal, I'm the bad guy in my story. Take me back to Constantinople where the cons are stant and the nopes are nopal. The colorful gay tags are hilarious on dark mode cause. Ero and C. SEUAY. Non-bin. This site is so freaking broken, it's like a 14-year-old girl discovering Billie Eilish, and I love it so much. Tumblr is best app, you just talk to yourself and people go yep, so true bestie. Just watched my friend chug half a bottle of hot sauce to win a $3 bet. It's not even noon yet, that's a keeper. If a plant is sad, do other plants photosympathize with it? I chlorophyll you, man. 28mm revolver cause it looks like a normal sized revolver until you see a real person holding it. I can't read whenever hot dads come near me, I think I have Dilfschreckscher. Do you ever shut the frick up? Sorry. I do not care if I reblog something I've reblogged before, my memory is weaker than the lead in a mechanical pencil. If you signed up for my show, you signed up for some reruns too. We are all in the same boat, the human boat. Bingus no, et tu bingus. I'm in love with the trend of bored architects photoshopping increasingly ridiculous ideas for the Notre Dame roof. The community pool one though is art. Good. Look, I know I'm just beating a dead horse here, but this is legitimately the funniest freaking thing about the dream thing. This screenshot makes me giggle like a moron every single time. You are not normal. Doctor's note, I diagnose you with fricked up. You are fricked in the head. Me, I love slow burns. Also me, frantically flipping through the pages of the book I'm reading. Where's the kiss? When are you guys kissing? I need to read the kiss scene. Please kiss each other. I'm not going to bed before you key. Are you gay for pay? God, wouldn't that be a good idea? I'm gay for free like an idiot. IMO or move as being some kind of superhero crap paid for by Disney is kind of like when every painting and sculpture was some Jesus crap commissioned by the Catholic Church. Marvel movies, enormous collaborative projects that involve hundreds of people, beloved by the masses, functions as propaganda for US foreign policy. Cathedrals, enormous collaborative projects that involve hundreds of people, beloved by the masses, functions as propaganda for the Catholic Church. I'll be honest, this was less an attempt to make a serious point and more of an attempt to upset Marvel fans and Catholics with one post. Both function as propaganda for the state tbh. Giratina Holder Shaman. Holy freaking crap. Werner Herzog gives blessing to pirates who download his films illegally. He called piracy a successful form of distribution. Herzog, piracy has been the most successful form of distribution worldwide. If someone like you steals my films through the internet or whatever, fine. You have my blessing. I'm going to invade Russia. In the summertime, right? In the summertime, right? Butt implants, pixamoms, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Dogs 300 years ago, I killed all the wolves and ate the liver of a fox that wanted to steal food from our home. Dogs now, you cut a piece of salami too rough and now I can't chew it. Me, about to wear my slippers, brain, there might be a cockroach in it. Shut up. Out of breath men having Shreks, dildos, dildos, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. People who drink coffee, people with insomnia, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. A rabies scare in West Virginia turned out to be just raccoons drunk on crab apples. Hot girl summer. I got vaccinated yesterday and instead of my arm being sore woke up to a sore leg. Okay, long needle, they missed. Imagine going to work every day at a power plant called Humans Incorporated. Fast food. No thanks, I'm not hungry. I thought this post was done giving me whiplash. I was wrong. I'm quick to assume that someone is trying to cheat me. I don't think dwarves exist. Tabletop is fun. Important addition. This character is a dwarf.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 223 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I would really appreciate that as well. As always, thank you all for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. And it was very nostalgic for me to for you all to bring up these, and they're not antiquated, but older technologies that we aren't using anymore. Like someone brought up the old TVs that were in the cars that you could watch when you were on the way to school or on a road trip. So yeah, that was probably my favorite one that brought up a lot of memories. But for today's question of the day, it is, what mythical or fantastical beast that does not exist would you like to exist? So, like dragons, like, it's always tough because obviously there are some things that look a lot like dragons. So maybe dragon isn't a real answer, but at the same time they resemble them on a smaller scale, but they're not as big as a real dragon. I don't know. It's very loose. Just tell me what mythical creature you wish. I made it more complicated. Just tell me which mythical creature that you would like to exist. And tell me why. I look forward to hearing those. I look forward to hearing all of your comments and trying to reply to as many of them as I can. And yeah, wow, stuttering a lot tonight. There is another Tumblr user coming out. I'll probably have it come out maybe this weekend. It's Exposed Conspiracies. It's one I haven't done before, and it's probably the only one I'll do of it because I used up all of the conspiracies that they had posted. Keep an eye out for that this weekend. I hope that you all will enjoy that. And I am working on another meme stolen from Tumblr, so I'll get another one out to you quickly because you all seem to really enjoy that video series. So that's what I'm working on. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all tomorrow with episode 124 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.